The racing world is mourning the loss of former NASCAR driver Michael Annett, competitor known for his resilience, consistency, and quiet strength both on and off the track. He died at the age of 39, leaving the motorsports community stunned and grieving. JR Motorsports confirmed the news on Friday evening, marking a tragic moment for fans and teammates who knew how deeply Annett valued his place in the sport. JR Motorsports released a heartfelt statement, saying their thoughts and prayers were with the entire Annett family following the passing of their friend. The organization highlighted how important he was during his time with them, calling him a key member whose contributions helped shape the team into the strong four-car operation it is today. People who worked with him described him as loyal, hard-working, and committed to improving the team each year. For Junior Motorsports, Michael Annett was more than a driver. He was part of their foundation. Annett grew up in Des Moines, Iowa, and approached racing with a calm confidence that often defines long-lasting competitors. He entered the NASCAR Xfinity Series in 2008 with a determination that people noticed immediately. His work ethic quickly earned him respect, and with every season, he built stronger relationships within the garage. His dedication eventually carried him to the NASCAR Cup Series, where he raced from 2014 through 2016 with Turner Scott Motorsports. Those years were challenging and demanding, but they helped solidify his reputation as a driver who understood pressure, accepted responsibility, and fought through difficult moments without losing focus. The highlight of his career came in 2019 at the season-opening race at Daytona International Speedway, driving the No. 1 Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports. He delivered a performance that surprised casual fans, but felt entirely deserved to those who knew his character. His win at Daytona was controlled, confident, and emotional. It marked his first career victory and instantly became one of the standout moments of the season. For Annett and Junior Motorsports, that victory meant everything. It was a symbol of perseverance, a moment of validation, and a reward for the years of determination that had defined his journey. Many fans still look back on that day as the moment that captured who he was as a competitor. After that memorable win, Annett continued to race full-time in the Xfinity Series from 2017 to 2021. During those years, he became a veteran voice in the garage. People described him as steady and thoughtful, someone who understood the importance of teamwork and the long grind of the racing schedule. Even when results did not go his way, he approached challenges with professionalism and patience. Younger drivers often looked to him for advice, not because he demanded attention, but because he had earned respect through his attitude and his effort. But in 2021, his career shifted when he suffered a stress fracture in his leg. The injury forced him to miss races and limited his performances during a season when he had hoped to make progress. He attempted to return, but the physical limitations made racing difficult. Eventually, the injury contributed to his decision to step away from full-time competition. The news was disappointing for fans who admired him, but many understood the physical strain that drivers face through years of high-intensity racing. For Annett, the decision marked the end of a major chapter of his life. One defined by commitment and perseverance, the announcement of his death has reopened memories from every stage of his career. NASCAR issued a statement expressing deep sadness, calling him a respected competitor whose determination, positive spirit, and professionalism were felt throughout the garage. The governing body's message reflected the reactions of many drivers and crew members who shared their own tributes. They remembered him as friendly, humble, and always willing to help. They talked about his humor, his kindness, and the quiet way he supported those around him. Online, fans have posted photos, race highlights, and personal reflections. Many talked about the pride they felt watching him win at Daytona. Others remembered how he continued to push forward despite injuries and setbacks. Many fans appreciated that he was not flashy or loud. He built his career slowly, through steady progress and a deep respect for the sport. In the days before his passing, there were no public signs of distress or health concerns. The news arrived suddenly, spreading through social media and racing outlets within minutes of the announcement. Many fans immediately asked what had happened. They wanted clarity and closure. JR Motorsports confirmed the loss. NASCAR shared condolences. Friends and teammates expressed heartbreak, but the cause of death has not been publicly released by the family. And no additional details have been provided since the initial announcement. The phrase "cause of death confirmed" refers only to what officials have publicly verified, which is his passing itself. No medical information has been shared. No circumstances have been released. Out of respect for privacy, the family has chosen not to disclose further details, and the racing community has honored that decision. For now, the only confirmed fact is that Michael Annett has died, and that those closest to him are grieving in private, despite the lack of public details. The emotional weight of his loss is clear. People in the racing community form tight bonds. Drivers share the same challenges, the same pressures, the same long weekends on the road. Losing someone from that world feels deeply personal. Losing someone as young as Michael Annett adds a layer of heartbreak that many fans and colleagues are struggling to process. Annett's impact on the sport goes beyond results. It lives in the relationships he built, the respect he earned, and the character he showed during his 14 years in NASCAR. Teammates trusted him because he was steady. Fans supported him because he was relatable. Colleagues admired him because he handled every season, every challenge, and every setback with honesty. People who knew him have described how he treated others. They remembered how he encouraged younger drivers, how he maintained strong friendships, how he stayed grounded even after his biggest victories. In a sport that can be intense and overwhelming, Michael Annett remained humble. That humility is what people continue to mention in their tributes, as messages pour in. Many fans have been reflecting on what he overcame during his career. They remembered how he fought through injuries, how he returned to the track even when pain made it difficult, how he kept pushing to improve, even when results fell short of his goals. His resilience became one of the defining parts of his story. The loss of Michael Annett is a painful reminder of how fragile life can be. For many fans, his name carries memories of races watched with excitement. Seasons followed closely, in moments that brought pride. His absence leaves a gap in the racing world, one that will not be filled easily. Even though his career ended earlier than expected, his influence remains. He leaves behind a legacy built on hard work and integrity. His victory at Daytona will always stand as one of the most emotional and inspiring moments of the 2019 season. His devotion to junior motorsports helped shape the team during important years of growth, and his reputation as a kind and steady presence made him someone people genuinely liked being around. As the motorsports community continues to mourn, tributes will continue to rise. Memories will continue to be shared. Fans will continue to celebrate the moments he gave them. While the cause of death has not been publicly released, what remains clear is the depth of the loss felt across the sport. Michael Annett's story now becomes part of NASCAR history, a story of determination, a story of humility, a story of a driver who earned respect every step of the way. He will be remembered for his grit, his kindness, and the impact he made on everyone who had the chance to race with him, work with him, or cheer for him along the way.